Welcome back, AAWA Fight to Survive, Arachnid Soul in the booth. Here comes the Dominator, also called the Refrigerator, Joe Matthews. Here's a gentleman we don't know that much about, but when we saw him probably 7-8 weeks ago, looked very impressive, and we're going to see how he does here tonight. He will be taking on the technical doctor, Juan Dunn. And we can talk about a clash of styles all night. Will it be the technical style of Juan Dunn? Will it be the more power style of Joe Matthews? Juan Dunn, of course, one half of the Baptism Doctors, along with Black G's. Your referee, Frankie Eckerson. The opening bell sounds, and the two-men jockey for position here, trying to get their respective fan bases behind them, taunting. Double leg takedown here, the opening salvo. Follows that up with the dragon screw, does Juan Dunn. And then a judo-style hip toss. Once again, the dragon screw. Very interesting to see how this thing's really shaping up in the favor that Juan Dunn wants it to. Somersaults through, drop toe hold into a front chancery. Gave up his back that time to Joe Matthews. That's just a knee. Figure four jackknife there. Nice ring positioning. Could not even get a one count this early on. And there's just a brutal chop. Chops him right across the face, that slap, and then just stomps him. Once again, giving up the back that time. Belly to back, bridging suplex that time. The modified German didn't quite go over the top there. Still got enough of it. Double sledge. And a stomp. Joe Matthews really doesn't try to win style points here. Crosses the arm, crosses the legs. Went for a pin that time. Still could not even get a one count. Rolling Soul on the outside. Sends Joe Matthews to the arena floor. Juan Dunn gets cut off that time. And there's a nasty choke slam. Joe Matthews off the ring skirt to the arena floor. And now says hook 'em. The devil horns in the ring. Ackerson continues the count here. Juan Dunn somehow makes his way back into the ring. A lot of men wouldn't have made it. Some commando rolls. Reverse the Irish whip to the corner. Joe Matthews was off with the first kick. And the second one, scored with the third one. So he got 33% of the kicks he wanted. Head and arm suplex over the top that time from Juan Dunn, who once again covers his man. Successful in getting a one count that time, but the number he's looking for is 3. Got 66% of the 3 boots that time in the corner, did Joe Matthews, getting better. Sends his man out over the top. If Bill Watts were running things, that would have been a DQ. And there's a double sledge off the ring skirt. This match really started out as all Juan Dunn. And as this thing has gone on, we're seeing more and more offense here from Joe Matthews. Clubbing blow to the back that time. Now stomping the yard. Joe Matthews actually taking a half a step up in his ring gear. We see that the boots now match. We see that he's not just out here in a white wife beater. He's taking this thing seriously. Spinal tap kick that time. And once again, here comes Juan Dunn. Somersaulted through the full arm dragon twist. It's a modified sugar hold that time. Irish whip. Black hole slam. Sit out press. 2 and some change that time. Juan Dunn better be careful. He's going to get caught here. Snaps off Le Quebrador con Hilo, the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Figure 4 jackknife, only got a 1 count. Commando roll into a dragon screw. Back heel trip, pinning combination. Juan Dunn now turning up. Juan Dunn hitting the ropes real early. Decided against it that time, put the brakes on. I think he actually might have had him. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Hip lock takeover by Juan Dunn. Double leg. Kicked off the can opener. Referee Eckerson at 6 now. Nice trip from Juan Dunn, who's sent back out. The referee initiates the count there. And I think Joe Matthews was actually surveying the damage to see if Juan Dunn was going to get up groggy. If he did, he might have come off that apron with the double sledge. Joe Matthews now gets behind his opponent. Belly to back suplex, nicely done. And Juan Dunn's head might have hit that bottom part of the turnbuckle. As you can see here tonight, we don't have the 3 individual turnbuckle pads. We have the long one, circa Japan. Belly to back suplex. It was so nice, that man just did it twice. And now he's got a groggy opponent, unable to capitalize on it. AAW Fight to Survive. This is where the wrestlers come to get things done. And once again, great counter from Joe Matthews. Doesn't have the technical ability to counter out of holds with holds, but does have the brawling ability and the power ability to just power his way out. Matthews ends up in the corner, dragon screw. Double leg that time, and once again kicked off that can opener hold. Spinal tap, we saw that earlier. Second time that Juan Dunn has eaten that here tonight. And hopefully for Juan Dunn, it'll be the last time. Both men jockey here. Juan Dunn now reached under the ring, pulled out that fluorescent light tube. Fireman's carry, and there's that loose Spicoli driver. Thought Matthews was going up top, thought better of it. Standing switch on the standing switch, on the standing switch, back elbow. And then there's that third spinal tap. Missed the light tube that time to Joe Matthews. Got lucky because he was close. Almost hit his elbow on it. Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. Hip lock takeover. And Joe Matthews that time rolled onto the fluorescent light tube. The heart of Joe Matthews, though, still rolling back in. A lot of guys would not have been able to answer that referee's 10 count. Soul butt kick, no water in the pool. Got it that time. Once again, that high angle on the belly to back suplex. Was the freestyle suplex that time, as he actually hooked the man's leg to take him up and over with the leverage. Both men now kind of feinting the other people, the other opponent, trying to get the guy to come in, almost like a game of chicken here. Who's going to make the mistake first? Throttles his man. There's a big choke slam, had some hang time on that. Thought he was going to go for a pin, decided not to. There's that nasty cop killer. Crosses the arms, and Juan Dunn has just stolen another finisher and couldn't get the job done. Victory roll here, into the ropes. There's a low blow in front of the referee. Gato clutch, referee in position. 2 and some change once again. And like I said a couple of minutes ago about Juan Dunn, it was getting that time. He needed to make an adjustment. He's made the adjustment now, thought better of things. And now he's actually in the driver's seat. Joe Matthews now fighting from underneath. Once again, that same pinning predicament we saw earlier. And once again, another 2 count. And this is just respect here as these men jockey around the ring. Just trying to figure out where they need to be to get a little bit of offense off. Coconut crusher. Drop toe hold there from Juan Dunn. Turns his man inside out. Belly to back German style suplex. Sent Joe Matthews all the way out over that middle cable to the arena floor. Juan Dunn now wants to wrestle on the outside. Discus lariat did not come off. Sit out press here from Joe Matthews. Despite missing the lariat, still got a 2 count. And there's that nasty inside out German we saw a couple of minutes ago. Shot off, hooks the ropes that time. B Paso. This is that choke slam again. Didn't pin him last time. Will he pin him on this one? No, he does not. Picks his man back up. I think he was trying to get behind him. Hammerlock front chancery, and that's it. And I think had Joe Matthews maybe tried to go for a pin off that choke slam, he might have just beat Juan Dunn. Juan Dunn, the technical doctor, once again comes out on top. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great match that was. 9 minutes, 19 seconds. Juan Dunn gets the win over Joe Matthews with the arm octopus hold.